Hello, welcome to my very messy desk. Super messy. I just wanted to come in and show you real quick. Well, I don't know if it'll be quick, but because you know, you start out thinking it'll be quick and then it's not. Some things that I've been doing. I had a box of just bases, like just pieces of paper I'd cut to use later on. This is actually not even the right box, but oh yeah, this is the right box. So like this would have been like a blank piece that I hadn't done anything with yet. Same with this and this. So I've just been doing things like adding the backs and stuff and then putting them in this box to, sorry about, you know, always have to have stuff in random places. So that now they're ready. So this box means they're ready for embellishments. So that's what I've been doing. Like, well, this still needs some work. That's just a scrap from another paper I made. But like, there's some envelopes I made that I might want to embellish. That's some collage that I did do some white splatter on. That's ready for embellishment. This is just a piece of Tim Holtz, but you know, an embellishment, and it's ready to be a tag. This one's got the collage and already has the sewing done, got the backing on it. It's ready for embellishment. These are just watercolor backgrounds. They're ready for embellishment. This one has the little drink on there, but I wanted to add something. So it's sort of ready for embellishment, but you know, that gives you the idea of what's in this box. Somebody actually gave me that, but I might want to embellish it. Love my watercolors, more watercolor stuff. So that's what this box is. So these are now UFOs, or unfinished objects, and I will be starting a series on my unfinished objects. Some of them are harder than others. Like, I don't know exactly what to do with that. I made it over a year ago and it's still sitting in here. And like, this just needs some embellishment. There's pockets, tags, journal cards, all kinds of things. And some of these might still get another layer of like stamping or stenciling. So yeah, so this is just a big box. Like, there's some collage that I had cut down. That's another collage I had cut down, which is back, but it's not very thick. I might have to back it again. But yeah, just a whole bunch of, like, this one's just plain, so I may just put a picture on each side. It's a Hermelinda tag. And then I also have all these paint chip cards in here that I can use, either turn into a card or use some of the colors of. Like this, I don't know what to do with this. I might even turn it into one tall tag and two short tags. I don't know. I'll put that on the back. More grunge. I've been really doing grungy lately. More collage tags, more painted tags, all the things. So those will be involved in a UFO project. And then I thought maybe, I don't know how much you can see here. My video just closed all of a sudden like that. Alright, so when I was trying to adjust. So yes, so much mess. Sorry about that. But I hadn't made a video in so long. And of course now, like, everyone's home. My husband's working from home. It might be I think it's temporary, but could happen again. So I've been working on, let me think. Oh, where are those tags? I had some tags. Alright, so I've been working on making bases and getting them ready for to add to my neat embellishment. So I still need to add some backs and stuff. Really need to show you guys how I do some of these things, but I just play, really. So I've got a lot of grungy, and then this is I tried for the first time the screen print thingies. Here they are. So it's like a stencil, but you have to use paint, and I used a credit card, not credit card, but you know, like one of these. to wipe the paint through. This is after I tried to wash it. So basically they have, in case you've never heard of it before, I was like, I think I've heard of it, but so it's got like little almost like a screen, like a tiny little screen in there. It's not empty. I don't know, but it gives this a little bit of I mean, I probably have my paint too thick, but you can see, I don't know what you can see. So I use cream, and then I just put a little bit of, what do you call it, vintage photo, just rub some of that on there to get it a little bit not so bright. So I played with that today. And yesterday I was just playing with smushing inks. This was a card that I had that I had dripped some paint on a long time ago. It was a piece of watercolor paper or something, and I cut it down. So you still have that background there, and then I smushed some paint on it yesterday, and when I had something with stars, I wanted to get some of the ink off the stars that was wet. So I just pressed that on there, so that's where those stars come from. I don't know if it's just grungy. I was just going for grunge yesterday, and I was doing some modeling paste. And then, I don't know if you can see, the fleur-de-lis were from the screen printing. And that I haven't done anything with yet. I was working with putting the ink, and I still have some work to do on these, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do with them. Like that one's super grungy. That is from my brayer. All that gunk. That just needs to be backed. I think I like that how it is. I'm not sure. Those are for backings. And then did you guys watch 49 Dragonflies, Barbara? 49 Dragonflies? Well, I was gonna show you the one that I was inspired today that I made. There it is. It's not the same as what she made because I'd already had the background. It's just a little tag. I already had the background done. It's just Tim Holtz paper. And then I had done watercolor back there. And then, so like Barbara did, she did the background color, and then she did a little ink on the top and the bottom. She had a bigger butterfly, but the circle there, and then I put my thing upside down there, so I covered that with paper. I mean, obviously mine's different, but it was from watching her video where I got the inspiration from it. And I stamped the butterflies on this paper, decorative paper. So that gives you not just a solid color, but, you know, something fun. And then I toned it down a little bit. And then I did I don't have, like, brass embossing or whatever the original lady that she watched. So I did texture paste like Barbara did. And then I have this, it's a set, a patina effect set. Although this stuff is, like, super hard. I don't know how to soften this up. If you know how to, I mean, this one is like a texture one, like grainy. And this is more of a paint. But this one is like, it's like clay that hardened. I mean, I put a little bit down in the corner, which just gave me a little bit, I just cut the ink from it basically, just for the color. But, yeah, when it gets this thick, how do you soften it? I'm sad that I can't use it because it's a really pretty color. And I love, you know, the effect that this can give with that patina. And so a little bit sad that is, no, you gotta wait till after Jeanette comes. Sorry, he wants to go up by the pool. So yeah, that one was inspired by Barbara. So this one's finished, and will go in my finished tag bin. And then I want to put some of these in my shop, but I don't know how to price them. It's hard to price something when there's nothing to compare it to. So, like, this is my finished tags, but everything's just in one box right now because it fits. And then this started out as, it was like dark blue and dark green, like, and it was just, I was like, how am I going to use that? It was all one piece of paper. These 4 tags were cut down from. So, you know, gesso to the rescue. And then, you know, if you're like me, you put too much gesso on, and then you use your baby wipe and wipe off some of the gesso, and I don't know, it's just happenstance that it ended up with that kind of background. And then I have some grunge stamps And this just says try 89. I have letter stamp, so LMNO. And this one, I don't think I have anything. I don't know what to put on these. But if I sell these, they'll be in the set. In 32. Just because that's a special number in my life. So if I keep them, that'd be nice. And my friend will be like, hashtag 32. So it's the house number I grew up with. So yeah, I was like, so like a set of these, I don't know how much to charge for those. They've got paint, they've got ink, they've got stamp, and then they're backed with grungy watercolor paper. Like I use tea and green food coloring, not watercolor, food coloring. Tea and food coloring combined, and then I don't know where I set it, but it ended up where the tea settled. It got really grungy, and so I thought that was perfect for the back of these because, you know, super grungy. But you don't see stuff like this. I haven't. If you see these in an Etsy store, let me know so I can have an idea of how to price those, because I don't know, and that kind of stops me from doing stuff like that. And then we had a postcard swap, which I actually didn't do the swap. I was just showing some ideas. So I was just showing how you could do a postcard back if you didn't already have postcards. I mean, you can always print the vintage postcards from online and then just decorate the front. I still need to send that to my friend. I have a few of them. I was trying to, not my circus, not my monkeys. And of course, book page that I turned into an envelope. Thomas Kincaid. I think that's supposed to go to my cousins. And a lot of these I've already shown. Like the Sleeping Beauty. Then there's a pocket, which actually goes this way because the bird. But I didn't think there was really much to embellish on that. So, and I'm using some vintage book pages to make these pockets. I really need to do a series on that, don't I? Because here's another one. I just love these grungy papers. Like this is, let's see, this is Antique Papery. I believe that these are the blue vintage, pink Monarch prints, I think. Not totally sure. And then this is probably Manu Designs. Oh, if you like grungy, you gotta check out Manu Designs, because that's like some of these. And the other one, oh shoot, I can't remember the name of the other lady, but most of these papers were from Manu Designs. Oh, and then this is inspired by Barbara, 49 Dragonflies too, because she had the same kit I had, so she had the same paper, and she had gone off with the circles, which I thought was a cute idea. And I was having a really hard time figuring out how to use this collage piece, and I just kind of matched up where those lines were, which was kind of fun. But it was just like so much, because it was two different greens, and it was red and pink. I'm like, how do I make that? But there's red here, there's pink here. I don't know. I think I made it work. And then all these just plain cards. I love this thing, just for a little tuck. Sun, fun, and messy bun for the summer in a wave. It's actually probably going to go in my idea journal. And we've made that. This pocket. I haven't used that pocket in anything yet. Let's see. That one is just a backed it. I don't even know what you can, am I too close? Probably, you can't probably even see anything, huh? And this was a painted card, and I just put this on the front. I probably should back it, but if I make it a pocket, I don't need to. So that's why some of these are not backed. I've made that, I think. This is just an envelope that's folded up to be a pocket here, and a pocket here, and a pocket here. And this is, it's Artie Mies, or Mrs. Coggs. Might be Mrs. Coggs, the blue funness. That's what I made at Christmas time with painted background. That's one somebody made for me. I need to make it. It's just really cute. So I got that in Happy Mail. And that one I like all of them. This is, Penny taught us how to make, here it is, like Tim Holtz paper. Like this one's different. Like hers was white and she's black ink, which would be kind of like what his is, you know, his it's got the white tissue paper with the black. Well, if you use a permanent ink like archival ink or StazOn ink, you could just take some white tissue paper, stamp all over it, and then use it for decoupage. And you could probably find a video on that, but if you want me to show you, I can. Just tell me in the comments. That's an old, see, these are just done. They're just waiting. They're just waiting for the right journal or waiting to go online. And so yeah, so I will be starting a UFO series soon. I'm working on decluttering my house, and I got the kitchen and my room pretty much done. I still have, oh, and the room my husband's working out of, we did that really fast the day we found out he was going to be working from home suddenly. And let's see. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to start making videos again. I think he goes back to work on Saturday, but they're keeping the stuff here just in case they need to have him work from home again, because you know the deal. Someone at work got tested positive, and they're like, well, everyone stay home for a while. And then they're like, okay, come back again. And they're like, just keep the stuff just in case. So that's where we are with that. Oh, that one has one of the screen prints on it too, which doesn't necessarily go with what the card is. I don't know. It's grungy. I'm just going with super grungy lately. I don't know why. And some of them make sense and some of them don't. I don't know quite what to do with that, although probably will coordinate it with the other one. I'll probably do something so that it kind of coordinates with that, because they kind of sort of go together. And then maybe they'll end up in my shop. We'll see. Somebody could put a unicorn on it or something, or mermaid, or I don't know. Well, that's clouds, so maybe not a mermaid with the clouds. Let's turn it upside down. No, could be waves. I don't know. So yeah, and I'm decluttering and trying to organize my craft area. So if I get smart, I'll start recording when I'm doing it, and maybe, you know, add my hashtag to go with Tina's, the Tidy Fridays, and put it up on Fridays. But I don't know, I just kind of, it's hard to video everything, because sometimes you're like, I just want to listen to a podcast or a book or watch a YouTube while I do this. So it's hard to video everything, because then I don't want to always be entertained. Sometimes be entertaining, sometimes I want to entertain. So, I just want to say, oh, see, there's my notes. It's paper week in the course I'm taking. So anyway, I hope you all have a delightful day. And speaking of the course I'm taking, live's about to start in 5 minutes. So I will, yeah, this week is paper week. And if you look, my craft area doesn't really count for paper week, but there's mostly paper in here. So y'all have a delightful day, and I hopefully will not be gone so long next time. Love you all.